The best basketball players have donned the finest footwear. But choosing the greatest basketball sneakers of all time is much harder, just as there are disagreements over the greatest players of all time. Is the quality of a pair of shoes determined by how they feel and look, or if they're the exclusive models worn by our favorite athletes? It might be any of those things and more. The evaluation of these shoes is based on various factors, including how well they function, what made them popular, what experts have to say about them, and some of the previously listed criteria. Hey everybody, welcome to yet another video. Today, we will rate the top basketball shoes worn by NBA players. Before moving forward, kindly like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell icon so that you don't miss any video in the future. Adidas Heat Check. In heat checks, temperature-sensitive strips used by basketball players change the three distinctive Adidas stripes collars chemically because of foot heat, because it took so much effort to figure out and successfully execute the lacing of the shoe's convertible tongue. Those stripes frequently changed color before the game began. Theoretically, it could be changed from performance wear to casual wear, using a pair of concealed flaps and a rope anchor circle that looked like a boat dock and had a line of instructions printed in the center of the tongue. Reebok Answer 9. What is the question that Answer 9 genuinely answers? You might be asking yourself. Hey, after filming the first Star Wars trilogy ended, what did they do with all the remaining Stormtrooper helmets? They were turned into Answer 9s by Reebok after being melted down, and they performed just as poorly as the original Stormtroopers in hitting their mark. Nike LeBron 13. The highlight model of the LeBron 13 is dyed the same color as the interior of your favorite uncle's 1989 Cadillac Brougham. Make it a shoe that truly deserves its unlucky number. The quarter is decorated with a huge rubber asterisk, since these kicks will be remembered as a little more than a blip on the King's unparalleled career record. 361 AG1. The entire sneaker media has often been too low to acknowledge the quality of merchandise from Chinese athletic manufacturers, since most companies don't have the resources to secure the top NBA players as endorsers. Their basketball shoes frequently go unnoticed. That holds for Aaron Gordon's 361 AG1, a Denver Nuggets power player and legendary slam dunk contest competitor. Even if its shape is not groundbreaking, it is a reliable addition to the tech-forward range of hallmark models. Even if it slightly resembles a Way of Wade remnant, the 361 AG1 employs a fits-right system for mid-foot lockdown, an EVA rubber blend called Quick Foam for underfoot cushioning, and a thin carbon fiber plate along the bottom. These won't be your common in your neighborhood, but it doesn't mean you should ignore them when you do. Adidas Trey Young 1. Is one of the brightest rising talents in the league a good fit for the Adidas Trey Young 1? However, the shoe does feel like a move in the right direction for the Adidas basketball category. It all depends on who you ask. It's a bit of a mashup of different Adidas components in terms of tech and design. But so far, it seems promising. Several innovative hues will be available, including ones that pay homage to the Atlanta Summer Olympics of 1996 and ICEE-inspired designs. Additionally, Young made the sneakers look fantastic on the court when he debuted them at the beginning of the NBA playoffs and led his Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. Reebok Zigtac. The Zigtac, which featured Zigtac, a zigzag-shaped, suspension-based sole that promised to absorb energy from impact and redistribute it as the propulsion on the court, was released by Reebok with rookie John Wall in the fall of 2010. Chad Okocinco's Zigs on the football field and the Jersey Shorecast sporting Zigs in the clubs accompanied Wall's basketball model launch. The energy drink for your feet was a tagline for Zigtac. Sadly, a promising and aggressive start was followed by a decline in performance and eventually irrelevance, as with energy drinks, similar to Ocho Cinco and the Jersey Shore ensemble. Jordan Melo M9. Never one for subtly Carmelo Anthony's shoe is highlighted by a huge M that jumps out from the bottom and clutches all the laces, like they were a payment from the Oklahoma City Thunder to please leave. Given how hideous the M9 looks, MJ's Jumpman can be seen attempting to stray as far from the shoe's midsole as possible. Nike PG5. A signature shoe's legacy is frequently determined by certain moments. Paul George's Nike brand had, up until this season, generated several notable hues and concepts, but very few that were, at least in a positive way, connected to remarkable performances or events. It seems as though the Clippers were doomed when Kawhi Leonard suffered an injury during the Western Conference semifinals. George stepped up significantly, bringing his undermanned team to the verge of the NBA Finals before falling short, despite heavy criticism and several Twitter hashtags making fun of him. Even though it wasn't a championship, George's performance reminded him why he is considered one of the league's top all-around players. Adidas Garnet 3. It should be noticed that there were two Garnet 3s. In 1999, Nike debuted the Air Garnet 3. Because Kevin Garnett ditched the swoosh, then the three stripes of Adidas unveiled their Garnet 3 in 2003. It was later renamed the Air 3. The shoe was so uninspired that it finally caused the discontinuation of KG's signature series, hinting that his real signature on the side of the Garnet 3 was printed so thinly, minutely, that it too appeared to be fading away. By the decade's end, Garnett had left Adidas and joined Anta's Chinese company. Jordan Why Not 04. Russell Westbrook's Jordan, why not? The statement has so far accurately captured his character as a player. Chaotic, disruptive, unorthodox. A pair of why not? Jordans will make you stand out more than any other pair of shoes on the market. One of Westbrook's great inventions. It helps that the designs have varied from good to excellent, and the shoes are frequently lauded for their effectiveness on the court. The issue with this is that it appears as though we've received three distinct iterations of the same sneaker in a row. Finding a sweet design spot and sticking with it for too long has been one of the biggest trends in basketball footwear in recent years. Nearly all of the top signature guys now have experienced it. Think of the first 20 flagship Air Jordans while considering how to be truly disruptive. Each shoe in the renowned line was radically different from the one before, which added to the attraction by raising the anticipation of each release. Despite being excellent Westbrook's why not, the line ought to be everything but formulaic, especially because he is also well known for his occasionally eccentric sense of style. Nike KD14. Kevin Durant's enduring hallmark line got a new release on life with the KD14. Durant's trademark models were previously among the most coveted in the game, just behind LeBron in terms of duration and number. You won't find a more significant run of pink shoes than the Aunt Pearl series. One reason Nerf customizing became such a thing in the 2010s. The Nike KD line, however, has shown down recently. For better or worse, the designs weren't as intriguing as the older versions, and generally, they felt much safer. This is where the KD14 comes in. The first pair of Durant's shoes created by Ben Nathancomi, well known for his work in the Kyrie signature line. The KD14 incorporates fresh characteristics, like an Air Presto-inspired medial cage, while bringing back recognizable components, like an aggressive midfoot support strap. One of the best big shoes currently in the market includes a strong selection of hues and performance by Durant in the Eastern Conference semifinals that nearly helped his team defeat the eventual champs. Nike Zoom Freak 3. Even though PJ Tucker debuted the Zoom Freak 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals before Giannis Antetokounmpo did, he will do it as an NBA champion when he does so at the start of the 2021 to 2022 NBA season. They didn't help Antetokounmpo win his first championship, but their design alone was good enough to position the top in this ranking. With a heavily sculpted and curved midsole, the third model in the Greek Freak trademark line features the most aggressive style yet. In a more subdued way, it also revives the reverse swoosh from Freak 1. Performance-wise, it uses dual Zoom Air units, in the forefoot for improved responsiveness and adds a midfoot support strap to the line. It may not have a lot of off-court appeals, but it is stylish, gives fun color blocking possibilities, and symbolizes the game of its namesake athlete in a way that is both svelte and muscular. Although Antetokounmpo won't wear the Freak 3 until a few more months from now, doing so on ring night will be a fitting beginning to the model's reign. That concludes the video for today. Share your opinion about these shoes in the comments section. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like it and share it with your friends. Also, look at the rest of our videos. We'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye.